Alright, hey guys, welcome to a brand new video, and welcome back to the tunnel series. This is part 3 of the tunnels, and it gets... oh man, if you thought it was bad last time, you should see this time. It's crazy. But, let's just get into the footage. I don't really have much to say about this one. You know the drill. You know the people. Bryce, Alex, David, Zarek, and me all go into the tunnel. Pretty self-explanatory.
Alright guys, so basically this is day 3? Day 3 of day 3. Alright, someone hold this. Bryce, here. Bryce.
I got it.
Alright. Let's see how the flashlight is. You guys know the game plan, right?
Huh?
You guys know if someone comes to sign the flashlight, they press the go.
Yeah.
So, two things to notice here. It was darker than before. Like, the lights were just off, so it kind of made the whole thing a lot more creepier. Because the lights were off, you know, and all the noises. It was cool. And also, when I'm talking about the game plan about shining the flashlight in people's eyes, it's because if you shine the flashlight in their eyes, you know, they can't see your face, so if you got caught, you know, they wouldn't be able to see who you were.
Where's Alex?
Alright guys, what the unexplored places are, we have a couple of doors in here. In the other room, there's boarded up areas.
Where's Asa?
He's not, I don't know, he's coming later or something. The problem is, we kind of need him to unlock the doors.
Alright, so, a couple things happened here. Alex ran ahead of us and kind of was in the tunnel, so we expected he was there, but we kind of... No, we didn't know, so we were just wondering where he was. And also, we didn't... So the things unexplored are right here on the map. At this point, we had not explored what was under the boards in that first room, and we were planning to see what was behind that. And also, we had not gone into any of the locked doors. And the reason why we're saying, oh, where's Asa, is because Asa, first of all, he wasn't there with us at the time. He was going to go a little later. But also, he's the only one who knows how to lockpick. So we were like, oh no, like, what are we going to do? We can't do really much without him.
There's a couple locked doors that we haven't gone into. We need it. I don't know how we're going to get into them.
Oh my god, that scared me.
Oh my. Where did you come from?
Walked all the way around. I'm mapping out right now.
We need Asa. We have locked doors that we haven't done yet.
Also, we got scared there because Alex was in the tunnel. We didn't know he was in the tunnel though, like in that area, like right there. So he just came out of nowhere. We thought someone was there for a second.
But we need to find.
Where's Alex from? He came from that tunnel. That area?
Alright guys, does anyone know how to lockpick? No. Well, fuck.
Okay, I know how, but I've just never done it. Like, I know, like, what happens.
Do you have the stuff?
I don't have the stuff.
Oh, fuck. Well,
I know.
in order to get through the locked doors, we need, like, Asa.
Yeah, we need 2 paper clips.
But things that he said he'd come later.
What?
He said he would come later. I don't know where he is.
Do we
Later
just,
is later, bro.
wait in the tunnel?
Alright. So let's, okay,
I'm gonna walk out.
No, let's do the locked doors later. We need to unboard that stuff.
What stuff?
In the second room.
Oh yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Let's do that first.
Let's go enter all the way back there.
How do we? But isn't that door's
No,
locked?
come with me.
Are you sure? Okay.
We can exit.
Jayden, look at this hard hat area. Hard hat area.
It's weird because this place did say hard hat area. We were not wearing hard hats, so if something fell on us, we probably would have gotten injured. But also, you'll see that Alex said, "Oh, we'll just enter the back through the tunnel." the first one, this one, you know, through the hallway, and just kind of where we came. But you know, that's to me that I think that was a good idea, and that's actually what that's actually why a lot of people got caught, is because you know they just went through that hallway area, and yeah, you'll see that in a second.
We're done. The tunnel's done. Because everyone else is out now. Fucking hell.
It shouldn't be out yet.
Yeah, it's 11:56. They're out. Are you serious? Are you kidding me? Don't you are here? There's no way. I told you. I fucking told you, bro. I told you. What are you doing?
So we ended up somehow making it through that equipment room by just running, but unfortunately we made a lot of noise. Like, I'm surprised we didn't get caught like really instantly, but we didn't. So.
Stay here for a little bit. Stay here. Who's that?
So right there, I'm probably not gonna show that entire thing, but we were in the tunnel because we back through the entrance part, because we made so much noise, as I said, and as you heard, or maybe depending on how I edit this, or you will hear soon, but yeah, we were just hiding there with our lights off so no one would see us, just in case if someone heard us making too much noise, it would kind of ruin the entire thing. So we're just kind of hiding there, wait a couple minutes, and then we'll go back down.
Alright guys, let's go.
So, as you can see, it's very dark in there. It's almost more dark than the other room that we were in. But basically now we're gonna try to do is we're gonna see what is under the boards in that room, because there is something under there, a huge, there's a whole space down there, and kind of want to know why that's there. What's the point of that?
Alex, pull it back. Alex. Alex, pull it back.
Alex.
So Alex lifted it with his foot, but the problem was he didn't put the board on its side. He was just holding it with his hands or with his foot. So we were kind of freaking out, and we're telling him to put it back.
Alex, what is he doing? Pull this back.
So, telling Alex to put it back, we meant to put it to the side, because we didn't want it to fall. But when he thought we meant by saying put it back, he thought it meant just drop it. So he dropped it, and it made this bang, and just banged on the floor.
No, this way.
No.
No, watch, just follow me. It's locked. Yeah, we're gonna lock it.
So they were trying to find a way to get out of that room, because lifting the board, we need kind of people who are taller, and we need more people to lift that. So now we're trying to get out, and so that door connected to the other room, and we could get there easily without actually just going without actually going back through the dusty tunnel. We just opened the door, but it was locked. So
That's it.
Don't. Stop. It's dynamite.
Really?
Yeah, it is. It's dynamite.
for some reason, Bryce kept saying that was dynamite. I mean, the boxes look pretty old. We didn't know really what those were. And I can't remember if those were there last time. we were there. But you know, for some reason Bryce thought it was dynamite. Like what? Like I don't know why they would have that, but David's opening it.
Zach! What the hell? That's dynamite.
What is it? There's dynamite in there.
Fire. No beer.
There's dynamite in there. What? It's dynamite.
So, well, clearly that wasn't dynamite. It was like wire. Don't know why they had wire. It's kind of creepy, but yeah. And also, what we're doing now is trying to find out, you know, now what? Because first of all, we can't lift the boards without more people, and second of all, Asa isn't here to unlock locked doors for us, so we didn't really know what to do.
What are we gonna? Okay, so we have locked doors, but Asa is not here. So what do we do? Oh, I can't text him. Everyone, shh, I'm text Asa.
So basically, while I was texting Asa and trying to see where he was, we heard something in the tunnel. We didn't know if it was a teacher. We didn't know who it was. So right now we're just hiding and turning our flashlights off just to kind of know, maybe they think someone was in there and teachers were looking. We didn't know. So we're doing, of course, the usual hiding thing that we did. Now, this is where it got chaotic. The person coming through the tunnel was not Asa, and it wasn't any of us, you know, that from the last two videos. Two new people came into the tunnel, and those people are Chip and Charlie. Now, this was completely unexpected, and at this point, it was kind of getting out of hand, because, let's see, how many people were there? Alex, Bryce, David, Chip, Charlie, and then me. And then Zarek. So that's 7 people in the tunnel. And, you know, Chip and Charlie weren't supposed to be there at first, and we didn't even know that they really knew about it. We know everyone else kind of found out, but, well, so it was kind of getting, 7 people were here at this point. It was kind of getting crazy. Oh yeah, and basically what we're doing is we're kind of giving them a tour of the tunnels and sort of the rooms and the hallways and stuff like that, so they kind of understand the layout.
Alright, now this is the pool. This is where the pool is.
We're under the pool?
Yeah, we're under the pool right now.
Hey, you have pool water. I can smell. Oh my god. It's pool water.
They're making the pool water.
Oh, it smells kind of nice.
Really? You weren't here the first few days?
No, we were. We
No,
were
we
just in
didn't.
different parts. But we got caught. But we got caught.
So right now they're Chip and Charlie are explaining that they actually tried to go in the tunnel because they had heard about it for the first day, or the second day, shall I say. They heard about it, but they ended up getting caught. And I still don't actually know how they managed to go there this time, because at this point everyone was kind of out on the field at this point, so I don't know how they managed to get there.
We're not getting back yet. We have another place. Alright, everyone.
Oh, this is where we'll go back.
No, yeah, but there's another room that.
How do we get to it?
So now we're bringing them to the other room with the board, and that was definitely not a good idea, because after this is when everything starts to go downhill. Really downhill.
Turns out it's like it turns off. Girls love your stuff.
The hand dryers?
Yeah. You can turn on and off the power to places.
So right now we're explaining to them like what that room is. Apparently there's, you know, sort of the apparently there's the circuit boards, you know, that stuff that turns off like all the lights, turns off the electricity. And you know, we were trying to prank someone, but we need a key for that, so yeah.
Oh my god, Asa.
Asa?
Who is it?
It's Asa.
Yes!
We trying to let him get.
Yes, he can lockpick the locked rooms.
So right there, we heard someone in the tunnel again. But this time, it was Asa. So, you have to think where we are at this point, and what the obvious thing that, you know, is about to happen. At this point, we had, well, let's see, Alex, Bryce, Zarek, David, me, Chip, Charlie, and Asa. Now we have 8 people. 8 people in these tiny tunnels, crawling through these tiny tunnels. 8 people in these rooms. And oh man, and that's not even it. That's not even how many people join. But well, here we go.
No, let's go back to that other, like, just, like, look,
Yeah, but how do we get
explore
through
some more.
How do we get through the locked doors then?
They're not locked doors. I'm talking about, like, where we...
And I think David dropped that, and we kind of could have gotten caught. So so again, stuff just keeps getting worse. And so I didn't record this part because it was very chaotic. We ended up going back to the electrical room, and Asa runs out and grabs his things. Again, we didn't unlock the doors, but he ended up grabbing at least some of the stuff to lockpick some of the doors. And after this, I mean, if you read the title, you know. A majority of the people got caught, unfortunately. And it's because, well, I mean, we were in the hallways, right? And we heard some noise. We thought it was a teacher. We heard a door open, and we were like, oh, that must be a teacher, right? And you'll see right now that was not a teacher.
Alright, so now Simon's here.
Yep. I need to play much. There's a new person named Simon. And this was a surprise, because I didn't think he knew. So many people apparently found out about this thing that now everyone was trying to go down here. But at this point, we now have 9 people in the tunnel with us. 9. And, again, this isn't a very big place.
That's probably the best way to...
Wait, was Simon the one in the hallway? Simon, were you the one out there?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Simon was one in the hallway. Arthur! Why is it? There's too many people here.
So, as you heard me say Arthur, now, if you have kind of been a fan of me for a long time, you'll know who Arthur is.
That first one is Arthur. Nerf or nothing. Arthur's sleeping on the couch with Nerf guns. That's how you can tell how much he likes Nerf guns.
I'll leave his channel in the description below. But, you know, Arthur also came in the tunnel. So now we have 10 people in the tunnels. And it's not good. And the thing is, none of us knew that none of us knew that this many people were going to be in the tunnels. And the new people who were coming in the tunnels didn't know each other was going to be in the tunnel. So now, well, you could hear the shock. We were going crazy.
Simon, how did you get here?
Alright, just follow. Arthur's here now.
Run the equipment room.
Oh my god.
Alright, alright, guys, come this way.
Arthur, you're out to the school, man. Welcome.
Alright, come, guys.
Oh, this goes back far.
Alright, we're being too loud. We have to go this way.
Everybody, right?
We're being way too loud. We have to go this way.
Guys, Arthur Simon one store. Yeah, it starts in the back.
At this point, we're kind of freaking out because we have no clue what to do. And by the way, when we saw Simon, we kind of gave him a whole tour of things. Now we got to give Arthur that tour. And unfortunately, you know, Arthur actually didn't get much time in the tunnels because of this reason.
Guys.
Yeah, we heard a teacher. We heard a whistle. And we heard a teacher's voice, and that was definitely not one of us. So we're running. And you know, because that's a lot of noise that we made. So that was the teacher. The teachers knew we were in the tunnel. They didn't know who was in the tunnel, but they knew people were in the tunnel, and they knew that it had to be people in our grade because, well, people in our grade were the only people out there. So now, no time for giving Arthur a tour. We were freaking out.
Wait, who's that?
What is this place?
Who's that?
It's so deep. I can't see you guys. Wait up.
Wait, who is that?
You better be quiet.
Is that Chip?
Asa.
That's Asa.
So now also we're all spread around the tunnel. As you heard, Arthur was kind of, he just got in the tunnel. He knows, like he's reacting exactly how all of us reacted. The problem is he's reacting to the tunnel at the wrong time. He's reacting right as we were about to get caught, right as the teachers knew that we were in the tunnel.
We got it. Go. Out. Come on. We need to get out. Let me see. Go get out.
This way.
Sunny.
So why don't you get out? Who's there? Teacher?
Hi.
Who's that? Teacher?
No, we need to go. Guys, let's get out.
No, leave this door unlocked.
We need to get out of here. Come on.
Jake, come on.
Sunny.
Sonny, there's another exit through Sonny that's not as, no teachers are there. Okay, let's go.
So we tried to explain to them that, well, don't go through that hallway. Same thing kind of like how I said earlier to Alex.
No, what? But it's too many people out there now. No.
That hallway is the place where teachers definitely will find out where we are. And, you know, we're trying to explain to them that don't go through that way because that's where teachers are. And again, so that means we're split up. Me, Asa, and Arthur are alone. And then Charlie, Chip, Zarg, David, and Alex, and Bryce, so that's 6 people, are all running down the hallway, trying to escape, trying to leave. And that is not a very good idea.
God, this place is amazing. This is stupid. How did we get here? Right up there.
Now, we didn't actually intend for Arthur to go with us. We didn't know where Arthur was. Arthur was still, exploring the tunnel. He was still looking in the room. But he saw us running, so he came with us. And, he came with us unintentionally. But it's good that he did. Because, well...
Can you hide this? Are you filming?
And I'm not too sure how much I filmed of this, but I'm going to explain it verbally. We're hiding under the staircase. Now, the teachers heard us, so they could assume that we got through the tunnels through the equipment room. So the guys so everyone else who ran down the hallway ended up getting caught. They went up the stairs, and the teachers were predictably waiting for them by the stairs, knowing that they would have to come out that way. The teachers had no idea what the layout of that place was, so they had no idea that 3 of us walked out completely. We just didn't get caught. Me, Arthur, and Asa never got caught because we decided to go escape another way. And this was kind of crazy because at this point so they had gotten caught by this point. We kind of stayed in the tunnels for a long time just to make sure the coast was clear. At this point it was nearing the end of the time that we had to go outside. We had to get to our next class, but we also had to stay there, so we had to make sure we didn't get caught. And had to make sure that everyone else didn't snitch on us. So I don't know if I even recorded this part, but me, Arthur, and Asa were under the stairs. We heard nothing, so we decided to go back through the tunnels and go into the other room where we hid into in the room. And then after we hid there for a little bit, making sure the coast was clear, we then ran up the stairs to the other stairs to escape, or to Sunny, that lead to the court or whatever. And we didn't get caught, and everyone else ended up getting caught and everyone else got caught, didn't tell on us. They didn't say that we were, they didn't say that we were also in the tunnel. And the teachers didn't think anyone else was there. So we essentially just walked out with dust all over us, and we just escaped. And that was one of the most craziest things ever, because, we didn't get caught. Everyone else, like out of the 10 people, only 3 of us did not get caught. And it was and we stayed in that tunnel for a long time, hiding, making sure nothing happened. We were almost gonna be late to our next class, and we were actually late to our next classes, because we had to make sure that nothing was, like, no teachers were looking for us. We had to make sure that happened. But it was very close. We thought we almost got caught. And it's crazy, because if we had ran with those guys, we would have gotten caught as well. And if Arthur was not exploring the tunnel, if he was just following us, he would have gotten caught as well. So this is us exiting. Of course, as you hear from that loud noise, like I kind of said before, through that boardroom, and we're exiting through Sunny. Now, so we're figuring out how we're gonna hide the flashlight. I put it in my hoodie. Kind of surprised no one saw. I mean, it was kind of a huge lump in my hoodie, but I'm Jayden, so I'm always doing something weird, So of course Arthur was trying to leave quickly because we were already late, but our backpacks were still in the field. So we're going back to the field now.
Our backpacks.
And with that, with no outro, no anything for me, with me, Asa, and Arthur, super on edge. That is the end of the tunnels. Now, of course, I will be making. These are main 3 parts, but I will be making some maybe 2, maybe 3 bonus videos, showing some clips I didn't want to show, and kind of explaining how I made this video. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this mini series. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of been the whole side project of mine throughout the entire summer, and I'm glad that you guys enjoyed it. I enjoyed making these videos. These are pretty good. I know these videos are my second channel is actually doing better than my main channel at the moment, not in terms of subscribers, but in terms of views on videos, in terms of likes. They're doing way better, so thank you. I hope this video is shorter than the last one. It should be, because it was chaotic. And again, I am leaving links to everyone's social medias in the description below, so you can follow them, and and that's the end of the tunnel. Now, I'm not too sure how this is going to work, but we may, who knows, in the future, go back to that tunnel. Again, we had not explored about 3. There are 5 unexplored places that we haven't explored yet. But so who knows? Maybe in the future we may somehow manage to go there. Asa may have to, get better at his lockpicking or whatever. And who knows? Maybe by the time, because of the situation, all that stuff will be boarded up, and with everyone else not being able to access it. But and since I'm not gonna go to school, it's gonna be kind of hard for me to do that. But school security isn't really the best. But hope you enjoyed this mini-series. More sort of side tunnel videos to come. And hope you enjoyed. See you all later. Bye.